All right, so in today's video, we're getting to a video that you guys have been requesting over and over and over again, and I have no idea why I haven't done that video yet. And what that video is how good the Sony ZV-E10 is at shooting photography. I think it's a big question that a lot of people have, because a lot of people assume this is a video camera, but don't really understand how good this camera can still be at shooting photography. So today we're taking this camera to New York City. We're gonna do some street photography. This video is gonna be a POV street photography video. We're just gonna see how good this camera can be in photography. So before we get into this video, I do wanna mention the lenses we're using. For most of the video, we're gonna be using the Tamron 17-70 f2.8. It's a lens that's kind of new to me, but I think this lens is going to be a really good lens. That 17 is very wide, that 70 is a very good range as well. And then that constant 2.8 is going to make this, I think, a winner of a lens. And because we are filming another project, I am going to be bringing the Sony 70-200 f2.8 Mark II. This is a ridiculous lens that you probably will never put on this camera, but it'll show you what this thing absolutely is capable of doing as well. All right, so we're heading out to New York City. We're gonna go meet up with Curtis Padley. If you guys don't know who Curtis is, he's a YouTuber from the United Kingdom who does some amazing street photography videos. So we're gonna go meet up and we're gonna go around New York City and shoot those. And I will be editing these photos with his new preset pack. If you guys are interested, he has a preset pack with 141 different presets. I think it's like $19. I will put the link in the description for that. And do go check out his channel as well. I'll have his links down below. If you guys love street photography videos, you're gonna love his channel. So, all right, anyways, we gotta head out to New York City, so let's go. So yeah, this is that one photo that you just got to come take, and you don't care if it's the same photo that everyone else is taking or not.
Yeah, this is one of the spots that you just have to visit in New York.
You know, we're getting some cool golden hour on the bridge all of a sudden here too. I'm gonna try to do it. This is one of those places where people try to get different angles and it's just really not happen. It doesn't really happen. So if you guys are going to be coming to the city here to shoot this, what time is it right now? Like 6:45, 7 o'clock? Get here early in the morning because there was like, what, 5 people here and that was about it. Yeah. If you come here like, I don't know, an hour from now, there'll be like 100 people in line.
Yeah. Avoid at midday or sunset because that's where anyone's going to be here. There's not a lot of people get up for sunset. Sunrise, sorry. Right, should we get Brooklyn?
Yeah. So we're gonna head over to the Brooklyn Bridge now.
Oh, love you.
That was a good one. So yeah,
that's what you call love at first sight.
Oh yeah. So when you come down here, you're pretty much just gonna get a few pictures. You really don't find many good angles because there's really one good angle on that. And yeah, it doesn't mean don't try. It's just there's a lot of signs, there's a lot of stuff that's in the way, cars. And then if you can get past all that, there's also people in the way. So if you want that one awesome shot that you've seen a million times, you're gonna have to wait in line and go take that right in the middle. So if you guys are gonna come shoot the Brooklyn Bridge, I would recommend taking the train over to Brooklyn first and then walking back over the bridge. You'll save yourself a long walk. Plus all your photos you're gonna take are gonna have the city in it versus Brooklyn in it. Not that Brooklyn's bad looking, it's just the city is what you want in your photos. So head over there quick. Do keep in mind that gets really busy with people after sunset. So get there early in the morning, like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning when sun's coming up. All right, so we're on top of the Brooklyn Bridge now at the beginning entrance. As you can see, this is the beginning of the day and this is already the crowd that you're seeing. Highlights and lowlights are a little goofy. Just don't want to be in their background. It's a tough spot because it's very busy and...
I mean, this is still like 6 in the morning and it is massively busy already.
That's it. So one thing about this bridge right here is that this time of day, this part of the bridge is all dark and you're getting the sun. So if you do get here a little bit later and there's still no one on the bridge, I would recommend this. Hey, we got no one on the bridge in 2 seconds here. Ready?
Oh yes. Oh, that landscape.
Okay, one of those got to be good.
The most amazing thing is about this city, there are photo spots everywhere.
Yeah, it's...
And I still think there's some that I've undiscovered.
The thing with... Here's New York in a nutshell. Ready? Good photo.
Yep.
Good photo.
And you haven't even looked.
Yeah. I mean, those are probably overexposed, but anywhere you look in the city is going to have something cool.
I got it. Woohoo! I'm too excited this morning. I mean, just look.
Yeah, I like that one. When you're at Dumbo, come back up the road. You'll get right away to the bottom of the Brooklyn Bridge, and then walk your way across. It's gonna be about a half-hour walk across. It's about a mile, I think. But just get yourself across. You have plenty of time to stop and get some photos of the city. If you guys have any bigger zoom lenses, bring those and shoot. I'm kind of tempted to throw on the 70-200 on this camera. I know we will get some footage of that today with that other lens, but you know, don't be afraid to get that same shot that you see everywhere, because now it's on your camera, it's your artwork. If you can find some other angles, that's cool. It's just the thing with the Brooklyn Bridge, it's so symmetrical. It's got so many like pleasing symmetry that you want to like get those shots. That's why those are popular shots. We're gonna go to 70 mil on this lens here. Let's get this thing in focus. At about 2000 ISO, 3.5. So I'm shooting 3.5 on this camera right now because I want that little extra sharpness. I want to make sure things are more in focus. I don't really want the depth of field, because when you're taking shots of the city like this, it's going to be a flat image. It's not, you don't need crazy 2.8. Let's get a landscape here too. So I'm using the Tamron 17-70 lens. This lens is going to be really good for this camera. It's at f2.8, so you're going to have that really low aperture, good blurred backgrounds. This is a great focal range, because 17 you can still vlog on it. It's a little tight, but it's not that bad. And 70 is a pretty good zoom range. If you're looking at the full frame equivalent, this is about a 24 to like was it 105? It's going to be similar to that. I'm going to like this lens a lot. Like the main zoom lens I have been using on this camera before was the Sony 18-105. I also like that lens, but that's an f4. Like I said before though, don't be afraid to shoot an f4. Just because you have a 2.8 lens doesn't mean you always have to shoot at 2.8. But it is nice when you do have it and you do want that blurred background, or you are in low lighting. So this is going to be a fun lens to use. I'm going to be pretty excited to see what these photos look like with this camera and this lens combo. Okay, let's get off this bridge. We're gonna quick grab a bite to eat.
Hopefully that hasn't been any of my shots.
You know, the only thing I can't tell with this camera is like if my GoPro is actually picking up the screen on this, because now the screen's like a flip down. All right, so we just headed over from the Brooklyn Bridge, got some McDonald's real quick. We are now headed to like the World Trade Center area, so let's go check that out. By the way, this is Curtis Padley.
Can I just say, it is absolutely freezing this morning. I am cold to the bones.
We're doing some videos this weekend, or this week.
Today I'm doing a POV with the Sony A7 IV, maybe switch to a few different lenses, and you're doing the Sony ZV-1.
ZV-E10.
That's it.
ZV-E10.
It's a real. I don't know why Sony have
ZV-E10.
decided to make such a complicated name. Like usually it's like A6400, A74, so it's really simple. This is just like what they did Scrabble, threw quite a few words down the board, somehow got some numbers in there, and created this name.
So anyways, if you guys want to check out some sweet, just unreal, like POV photography videos, check out his channel. He does a bunch with the A6400 as well, and other aps-c stuff. So
yeah,
check that out. You'll learn a lot about photography just watching it, and they're fun to watch. So
you know what? Let's get creating, I think.
Yep.
Let's get creating. Photographed it, put in, I put that one, I actually took that photograph, that was really cool. Yeah, here's a good shot here. That was shooting out from behind, shooting towards the sun, and a light cloud and light. That right there, that is what we like. Is that?
So we're gonna go over to the I can't remember what they call it, the infinity fountains. That's the imprints of the old World Trade Center buildings. I'm gonna do some photography. Probably not gonna talk over there because it's a memorial. So I'm just gonna take some quiet photos here.
I've just got a chill down my spine, knowing
what this is.
Like, I really like that they've got everyone's names. I think that's really nice, respectful to, you know, to see the unfortunate events what happened.
Not quite wide enough for the shot.
I forgot about that. Plenty of space for it.
Made it to the Oculus. We're going to take a few wide shots here. I kind of wish I had a little bit wider lens for this, but I think this is going to work anyways. Apparently in this building, if the sun's directly overhead, it looks way different in here. All these white, the white just comes alive in this room. Okay, so we're going to switch this 17 to 70 lens out, and we're gonna go switch to the Sony 70-200, which is a ridiculous lens to put on this camera, but we're gonna do it. So now this is not a lens that you're gonna probably ever see on this camera, because this is a $3,000 lens on a $700 camera, but this thing is going to be an awesome lens for this. You're gonna get some really good compression. Just right away, boom. So the thing with this lens is that this lens is a 70-200 on a full frame, so it is a up to 300 millimeter on a crop body camera. So this thing's going to be a very pushed in zoomed lens. So that's the 70-200 anyways. Let's put that one away because the rest of this video is going to be done on the other lens. Just wanted to get that while we're here. Alright, so we made it to Wall Street, and unfortunately the GoPro batteries have just completely died. I have 4 of them with me. They're all dead. So the rest of the day I think we're just going to shoot with do some video maybe, and I'll just take photos with this lens, and maybe I'll bust out the 70-200 as well and do some more. We're just gonna walk around and I'll just show the video or the photos on screen here as they come. So yeah, unfortunately the POV video is gonna have to stop for now. We are gonna be going to Times Square tonight to shoot some more night POV with this lens, and maybe we'll shoot with the 70-200 as a fun thing to do.
Yeah,
if you have the lens with you, you might as well. So, but anyways, let's go walk around Wall Street, get some photos, and let's, I don't know where we're going next.
I think we're trying to look for the charging bull.
Yeah.
Like, Wall Street hasn't, like, given me the impression that I see in TV and films. It's weird. I might be in the wrong district, but when I see it, you always imagine these big glass buildings and everything, and I think I've just gone around the wrong area. But hopefully where we get to the charging bull, that's going to give us the good stuff, the good content.
But yeah, then from here we're gonna maybe try to go up to like Chinatown or something like that.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
I really kind of pissed that the GoPro batteries are dead, but I don't know. We'll continue the POV for sure tonight because I'll have some time to charge those batteries. That's proper. Sorry, now I'm starting to speak English terms here. Some British. Let's see. That's cool. It's really hard to trust the screen on this camera because the screen looks very bright, but it says it's -3 on exposure. So that's the one thing I don't like about this camera, is that sometimes the screen kind of lies to you on the look. So it's really important to look at your metering and make sure that the metering looks like it's good exposure. We're back out here, Times Square, nighttime, Sony ZV-E10. We're gonna see what this does. And we got someone filming a music video over here, it looks like. That's something you don't see all the time. Let's get a couple like low angle shots here. So I'm gonna go a little bit punched in. If you are in New York, be careful of the bike lanes, because these bike lanes, they don't like to stop for you too much. That's a cool shot. Hopefully got it. I don't know if it passed me or not. That's a killer shot.
I like what Kyle's doing right here. I was going to try and get a bit of a low angle of the taxi, but
see what that looks like. Ooh, that's an epic shot. I love that shot.
But I might be able to get
the lights in this area are really helping a lot though, because they're very bright. So it almost feels like you're shooting in sunlight, even though you're not. So we do have to just kind of keep an eye on the exposure. Go on the darker side if you're in doubt, because that'll be better than blowing out your highlights.
Right, okay, what I'm going to do is the Nissan undercover police car, I guess? I mean, what an undercover car to have.
Yeah, it's something you don't see every day, is a Nissan Skyline cop car. This is kind of fun. Oh, look at this. Dude, hey.
Oh, bloody hell.
I was like,
Taking a photo of these people over there who are a bit...
Makes me hungry. All right, we're going this way.
Going across?
Yeah. So nighttime, I'm actually noticing that I'm having to use my shutter speed more so than my ISO. I want to keep ISO where it's at because it's just, I don't want to make it noisy and bright. So I'm just really trying to control the lighting with the shutter.
How's it treating you?
It's not bad. It's hard to tell on this camera because the screen doesn't look as good as it should. The screen is not as great looking as it like normally would be.
I mean, we have just gone from an A7S3.
Yeah, the screen on this always tricks you because you get home and the photos look awesome. That's good.
You should be in the background just going... Fucking this city is insane. I'm overwhelmed. I'm still like can't find subject. Like this POV is not doing well so far.
Yeah, you know, it's nighttime here. You're not really taking pictures of the buildings as much. I feel like as much as you're taking pictures of people in the environment.
Which is really difficult to do sometimes as well.
Yeah.
There's so many different subjects to look for.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so sick!
Look, I got some in there. I didn't have burst mode on, so... Oh yeah, look at that. I got the guy just hanging in the window. Oh, this one doesn't zoom. That's a sweet shot right there.
That is a sweet shot. Give me the taxi. Go on, give me that shot. Panic one.
If you guys are interested in panning photography too, go check out his channel because he's got a bunch of videos on it. It's awesome. We'll get more to that later.
Don't forget to check out Carl's channel as well, even though you're watching his video right now. Because if you're not subscribed to his channel, subscribe to his channel. If you're not subscribed to my channel, you can if you want to. There's no pressure.
Yeah, instinctively we both go to the same shot. I love it. Okay, we're about to get run over. In no joke, if you guys come and shoot street photography in New York, you have to be aware that cars and bikes don't want to stop for you, unlike everywhere else. Okay, so we had fun with the 17-70. Let's see how ridiculous this camera gets when we put on the 200. Oh, let me get this out. I have to take it out the top. Hold on. Okay. We're gonna make this video a little more interesting and a little more ridiculous by using the 70-200. Like I said before, if you are not shooting professionally, you're not going to be using this lens. But we're here, we have this lens, we're going to use it. And you can see that we're getting some just insane bokeh. This guy's posing in the street. With this lens, you can really get up on people. I'm gonna back up a little bit and get this guy because he's got a cool pose.
Just sneaking in my phone.
Oh.
You look so bad, you're like, oh, get me out.
Just sneaking in.
Wipe my teeth off. Wow.
Funny statement. Cool shot right there. Guy doing the news. He's lit nicely, so.
Someone actually doing the news. Can I go in behind him and actually doing the news?
Oh yeah. Nice. All right, you guys, so that is the end of the POV photography with the ZV-E10. You got me saying Z all weekend now.
You're welcome.
ZV-E10 or ZEV-10. That is with the 17-70 Tamron. And then we did put on that 70-200 at the end here.
Good.
So if you guys want to spend like $3,000 on a lens for your $700 camera, it still looks great. But hopefully that helps you guys see how good this camera can actually be for photography. It's not really just a video for his camera. It does do really well. And we'll catch you on the next one.
See you
later. Later.
Bye, guys.
So anyways, I just want to thank Curtis for coming out and hanging out with me in New York City for a couple days. I really wish I got one more day in New York because the next day he went on a helicopter and got to shoot a bunch of photos. And as much as that would have scared the crap out of me because I don't do well with heights, seeing those photos that he posted were amazing and kind of probably a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So I kind of regret not being able to do that. But anyways, guys, if you have any questions, please leave me a comment down below. I'll get back to you. While you're down there, if you could hit that like button, that does a lot for this channel. And as always, you guys hit that subscribe button. You'll follow along to other videos about ZV-E10, other Sony cameras, studio lighting, all sorts of fun stuff. And also go check out that preset pack from Curtis down below. You're going to love those things. Like I said, I did all these photos. All of them were edited using his presets. So go check those out as well. They are a great pack. Anyways, guys, catch you on the next one. Later.